So here I have my 75 gallon. This tank has been running for about, I would say, 3 years, maybe more. I'm not sure about the date when I started. I keep that information in a spreadsheet that I have for my tanks when I do maintenance, when I set them up, running and all that. Now this tank, it's mostly South American, Central American cichlids. Some of them are hiding. The ones that are not shy are the ones you see right there, right in front. Now those guys, I bought them where they're about the size of a quarter. I had them in a 29 gallon growing up. And now they're about, I don't know, about 3 inches. Yeah, the body alone is about 3 inches around. Um, I got some yo-yo loaches. Um, got some algae eaters, Siamese algae eaters. I had them growing out in smaller tanks also, but they get big, just like the yo-yo loaches. They get big. I don't know, 5, 6 inches. That's what I hear. Um, Never kept them before, so they're doing just fine in a 75 gallon. Um, this one's got mostly driftwood and rocks. It's got dragon stone rocks. My tanks change every couple of years or so, even less. I change them around. This one's one I don't change much, but um, I do keep adding fish to it. The decor, sometimes I just add more to it. But the substrate's been the same. The filtration system's been the same ever since it started running. Um, I like the tank. It's a beautiful setup, in my opinion. The driftwood. The only problem with the driftwood is if you don't like tannins in your water, that brownish color water, then you might not want to put driftwood in your tank. Because no matter how old it is, no matter how much you boil it, it's gonna release tannins throughout its lifetime. Uh, there's a blue acar down there. These are rainbow cichlids, and I have a pretty good sized sebrum, red shoulder sebrum. Let me see if I can go around and show it. There she is. I think it's a she. It's a beautiful fish. Uh, I got her or him when, the size of a quarter too. Very tiny little fish. And right now, I'd say it's about 7, 8 inches long, maybe more. I'm being conservative on the size. It's a little shy, but a beautiful fish nonetheless. There's a keyhole cichlid I've had for a while too. Very peaceful fish. Great fish to have. Even in a smaller tank, they do great. The one thing about these cichlids, and especially sebrums, and also the rainbow cichlids, they love to eat plants. So I cannot keep live plants in there. At least every time I try, they uproot them, they eat them. So yeah, I had to put something in there so it looks a little bit more realistic. I like the realistic looking tanks. Nothing against those. I like the color substrate or the sunken ships and the scuba divers with the bubbles. That's what you like. That's fine. That's what you like. So because I can't keep plants in there, and if you don't know this, plants help with the nitrification process. So it helps with nitrates, and they feed on that. It helps with the filtration of your water, basically. So what I do is I put external plants. I don't know why I call them external, but I call basically the roots are in the water, but the plants are, of course, outside. They're not meant to be inside the water. This is a peace lily. I got her when she was just a few leaves, very tiny. And she's grown. I mean, I bought a light for it that helps them grow a little bit better. This is a lucky bamboo. And basically the only things that are in the water are the roots. So I'll show you what the roots are. These boxes, or whatever you want to call them, containers, you buy at Amazon. I don't know, $10 I think it is for a couple of them. And you put the plant in there, the roots in there, and you see them growing out of it. It's like a basket that hangs in the tank, or is held together with suction cups. I'm sorry you can't see it that well, but you see a little bit of it. It works. It's done its job. And I think it helps. Basically, it's, part of it is I like plants, and the other part is that it helps with my filtration, tank filtration. Now this room here, this end of the room is the other side of where the light usually is, where there's light, there's a window on the other side. So the plants weren't getting enough light, so I went ahead and bought these full spectrum LED strips, or lights, and they've been on for over a month, and I could see how it's already helped the plants growing. They have grown since then. They look more alive, more green. So that's what I've had to do with this tank in order to have some kind of help from live plants. Again, this is my 75. The lighting system on it is very simple. I think I forget the brand name, but it's a full spectrum light. From when I bought it, it was supposed to be at least, and made to keep plants alive. But I tried the plants way back in the beginning, and I lost them all. All my fish just basically took care of it. So it's got an Aqua Clear 110 full filtration. It's got bio rings in there, and sponges. I try not to keep carbon if I don't need to, but I believe this one does have carbon right now at this moment. This is a Marineland bio wheel. I think it's about Marineland 400 or something like that. So it's got the two Penguin bio wheel 350. It's old, and it's been running for a while. All I run in there are sponges. I don't run any cartridges. So I cut sponges and I just put them in there. All it is biological filtration, basically, with this tank. And that's it. I just wanted to show you this. I bought it as a unit like 3-4 years ago. I think it was PetSmart. That sticker right there, that's just a sticker that came with some of my other tanks. It's not a fluval tank. This is a Marineland tank. I just put the sticker on there because it looked cool. Just being silly. But it's held together pretty good. Just wanted to show you this. See you next time.